Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Leftovers Podcast. My name is Cooper.
I'm Paige.
I'm Riley.
I'm Kale.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going. It's going. How was everyone's weeks?
I had a good one.
Elaborate.
And...
I thought we were all going to be like, we had a good week or something, and then okay. I had big and buttery croissants. No, y'all guys don't understand.
How big and buttery?
Okay, so... You know the Pillsbury Doughboy?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's the croissants we got.
They were made from the Pillsbury Doughboy?
Mm-hmm. We had...
That's kind of evil.
I've been eating the regular Pillsbury Doughboy croissants. And they're small. No, this matters to me.
I'm pretty sure that just like the company name is Pillsbury.
And
The mascot.
I recently had
that
the
cereal
big
I've
and
been
buttery
eating?
ones
Tony the Tiger.
for the first time. And they're like twice as big as the regular ones and 100 times better.
That's
Because
good.
they're covered in butter.
So
Butter. Butter.
you could say bigger means better, huh?
In this case, yes. Holly and I got them, and then we went home, made some mac and cheese, no cheese for my macs, and cooked some chicken tenders, and had big and buttery croissants. And we're like, this is a real southern meal, and we ate it. Because we're adults. And that's what adults do.
But
Oh,
I thought croissants were French, so they can't really be Southern.
Not in the South.
Well,
Southern
now you've
croissants.
revealed that we live in the South.
How dare you
couldn't
dox
tell.
us?
You dare. We've been doxxed.
Cooper!
Oh yeah,
In case it wasn't obvious.
I saw the moving truck again. The Cooper and Cooper moving.
Yeah, Cooper and Cooper.
Cooper and Cooper. Cooper and Cooper.
You like that?
No. There were two of them this time. So it's like Cooper and Cooper.
Cooper and Cooper.
Cooper
and
and
Cooper.
Cooper.
And Cooper.
Yeah, there's four of them.
Well, I know where
Four
you should
Coopers.
work.
Oh yeah, they'll give me the job immediately.
I mean, you own the place, so you might as well.
Well, and me and my twin
Cooper.
named
Cooper.
Cooper.
Kind of awkward for your parents to have named you the same name.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's some weird family drama.
Well, one's the backup.
Who?
This one.
Oh.
Yeah, the real one's off moving stuff, being successful.
And we're making a podcast.
Yeah.
With like 3 views on the internet.
Oh, we have more than that.
You're right. We have like collectively like 200 views
Yeah,
now.
more than I was expecting.
A lot of it was me.
Paige, don't say that.
Okay, good scrub. All right.
So, did you play any video, any games?
Any video games?
What did you play?
I didn't play any video games, but I watched an anime that's based off of a dating game that was really bad. It's called Meiji Tokyo something.
Aren't most shows based off of like dating games or shitty things like that?
A lot of the reverse harem ones.
All of the reverse harem ones are. Except Dance with Devils didn't do the opposite. It came out with the show first.
And then a game, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a game.
There is.
I gotta play it
We all gotta play it.
together.
Correct.
But it was basically about this girl who was like, I see ghosts, and ever since I was a child, I had a lot of ghost friends talk to me.
What's up with you and the ghost fan fictions?
This wasn't a ghost fan fiction. This was a ghost show. Thank you very much.
Ghost media.
I like spooky things, and ghosts are spooky to me.
Spoopy.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that'd be scary.
Have you ever been actually scared by any of these ghosts?
In shows, yes.
Really though?
Yes.
Like
I've been
Like
When?
legit, you were spooked.
I've been legit spooked by ghost shows before. I watch a lot of them by myself.
Like Ghost Adventures?
That was when I was a kid.
Refined taste individuals watched Ghost Hunters. I'll have you know.
Well, Ghost Hunters was fake.
Ghost Adventures was real.
They had all the equipment, and it was going bleep bloop.
They were really mean to one of the people on that show, but I think it was Aaron. But anyway, this girl is like, I see ghosts. And then Ian Sinclair sends her back to the past after this girl was like, do you want to hang out? And she was like, no. And then all the other girls were like, she's weird. She's always by herself, and she always sees ghosts and talks to them. And they're like, bye.
Bye.
And then she gets sent to the past. And she's stuck in, like, the Meiji era. Her name's May, by the way.
Figures.
Thank you.
And there's a bunch of historical harem figures for her to bang, essentially.
Well, that would just mess up the historical timeline.
It
wouldn't
would. Like, she full-on invents the mop in front of everybody, and nobody says anything. I was like, she's fucking things up. But she can't remember everything about the future or anything. She just remembers, like...
Well, of course, that would be too powerful.
She remembers stuff except about her personal life. That's the only thing she doesn't remember. And she ends up falling in love with one of the boys, obviously. And Ian
Which
Sinclair.
boy?
Yeah, which boy?
He's the main boy. He has red hair.
What's his name?
His name is not important.
Okay. He's
Okay,
not a
yeah.
historical figure.
Tall, red-haired guy.
Okay.
With ugly-ass hair.
Red boy.
There's two red-haired guys. She falls in love with him, and right before the full moon is approaching, because she can only go back during the full moon for whatever fucking reason. Also, the moon is, like, about to crash into the earth with the size of it.
It's literally just Majora's Mask.
Yes. And Ian Sinclair is like, I'll send you to the future when the next full moon happens, and very close to the full moon, she's like, I want to stay here in this era where we use gas lamps and women don't go to school.
It's good. I mean, I want my rights revoked.
I'd be like, it's been a month. I'm like, indoor plumbing, man. I don't know.
Hey, there are no tall red-haired boys in the future.
None
Okay?
at all.
None at all.
I was like, Jesus.
None.
Oof.
But she learns to love herself, and everybody's like, oh, you can see ghosts. That's so cool. Whatever. And then she keeps on having flashbacks of the girl from the beginning being like, hey, you want to hang out? And the whole entire time I was like, I hope she ends up with this girl. And then she gets her memories back, and she's like, oh shit, I need to go back to the future. I need to become friends with that girl. And she's like, even though I fell in love, I must leave. And they all know that she's going to leave. They're like, goodbye. And she remembers, like, her family owns an antique shop and everything. And it's revealed that all her harem boys that she's with, all of their, like, historical stuff was in her antique shop. And the ghosts she's been hearing since she was a kid are her harem boys.
Whoa.
And she goes back into the future. She leaves the person she fell in love with and the rest of the harem boys just to be like, I'm going to go be friends with this girl. So she does end up with the girl, which I was very happy about. And then it did a little flashback to the past, I guess, after the credits. And it was the boys being really sad. They're like, she's gone. Do you think we'll ever see her again? And they're like, we have to have faith. Little do they know that they will after they die.
They were the ghosts all along.
And they will be her ghost friends and raise her.
And then they all killed themselves and became ghosts.
Thank God. What a great ending.
It
How
was
inspiring
a
is
fucking
that?
awful
Wholesome
show.
ending to a wholesome,
Beautiful.
family-friendly show.
It wasn't that family friendly. There was a lot of implications. But it was weird.
There can be
Thanks.
implications and it be family-friendly.
Yeah, I'd rate it like a 4 out of 10.
Solid 4
After
out of 10.
all of that, a waste
Sounds
of
about
time.
right.
Didn't really they didn't focus on a lot of ghost stuff like I was hoping they would.
Oh no, they don't give a shit about
No,
ghosts.
they didn't give a shit about the ghosts.
Not until the end, where it was plot relevant. Or the beginning.
I mean, they had some random ghost things happen, but it wasn't exciting.
Ooh, spooky.
Spooky ghosts.
She just wanted to be friends with the ghosts.
What was the name of the show again?
Meiji Tokyo.
Okay. Give it a watch, listeners. We're
Do
not
not-
sponsored.
Do not give it a watch.
If you...
value your time.
How was your week, Paige? My week
week was great. I
I mean,
watched
Riley.
Meiji. I had big and buttery croissant.
We're stuck in a
It's
time
a loop.
loop. We can't get out.
When you're editing, just replay the part, all of that. Just replay it again until it fills up the time.
Oh my god.
That's some meta podcasting.
We gotta do that one of these episodes. No one will notice.
No,
Riley.
not at all.
Riley,
Yes.
how was your week?
What
was kinda
video did you
boring.
play?
Okay.
What video did I play?
What video? Video game.
game. Minecraft.
Oh yeah, we did play
Shame.
Minecraft.
Shame.
We did. It's on its 10-year
Riley-
anniversary page. Come on.
Shame.
Riley, Kale, and I played Minecraft this week, and it was a time. It was a rip-roaring, fantastic time full of magic and adventure.
Yeah, that's all it was.
There was mining, and there was
it
crafting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what you would fucking expect from a Minecraft
A
game.
rip-roaring time of editing loot drop tables.
Okay, yeah.
And mod packs.
We put in some effort to make this mod pack good. We put in real effort editing loot tables.
Well, they did.
Listen, it's too far. It's too far. We went too far.
Would you say it's worth it? Is it worth it?
Kind of, but you have to like stand back and then realize that it's Minecraft. And when you think too long about how it's Minecraft, you
Well,
might
just
start.
don't think about it. Block out Minecraft.
You might start to be a little depressed.
No, don't be depressed.
It's okay, Minecraft is just a creative medium. It's fine.
It's a
It's
sandbox
not
where
a
you can
sandbox
do.
game for 9-year-olds.
No, it's definitely not that. It's not that at all.
No, never.
No.
It's not Legos for slightly older children.
Don't at me, any of you.
I won't. I love Minecraft.
Good. I stand.
I can't wait to play some more.
What
else?
What else? You liked that? I don't. Oh God, I'm so boring. I don't do anything all week.
Except play Minecraft
Yeah.
and edit loot tables.
That's pretty much all I did.
Now, we did, or Riley, Kale, and I did go see Detective Pikachu.
True.
But more on that later.
Stay tuned. Kale, what did you do this week?
Oh, well, you already know about Minecraft. And that was probably the bulk of it.
There was a lot of Minecraft.
I don't really want to think about it, when you just lose time and you're like, where did it go?
What have I been doing?
Hey, it's summer vacation for us, okay? There's time to waste. There's time to just let loose into the ether.
But,
Correct.
a tiny bit yesterday, I started working on D&D stuff.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
We're thinking about starting a campaign because we had previously...
Attempted.
We attempted.
We tried to play D&D in the past, but scheduling conflicts, they were too great.
So what were you doing for D&D?
I'm trying to come up with a convincing country. And so the problem last time with our campaign, I think, partly was because I was too generous with the selection of characters that you might pursue. Because I just kind of said, whatever race you want to be it, and I'll figure it out. And that was a bad idea because it became... I had to, go on some levels to abstract how, justify their existence
Like
in the world.
bird
Because,
people.
obviously, I'm not super familiar with
D&D lore.
D&D lore. I have the books and stuff, but it's not something that I'm just really invested in. So when I'm thinking about how I'm going to make a campaign, it's always sort of going to be, my own vision of, what this fantasy world should be. So when I have all of these, super unique races from D&D, and I'm trying to fit them all together, it was just really,
Kind of a mishmash.
yeah.
A kitchen sink sort of deal.
This time I'm trying to narrow it down to maybe 5 or 6 races rather than, all 15 of them or whatever it is. and trying to work with that and figure out the conflicts that would be more meaningful rather than just, sort of whatever goes, I guess.
Yeah. You can do it, buddy.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Write that campaign. Make that country.
Slay.
To my week, I played a lot of Minecraft.
Really? Can you tell me about that?
Dude.
Oh yes. Let me tell you all about the mining and the crafting.
Yeah.
Working hard in the Minecraft.
Hard work.
I work very hard.
When we play D&D, let's just do it in Minecraft.
Can you imagine? Oh my god. You know what? It makes me mad that actually wouldn't be the worst way to do that. It could actually work on some level.
It could.
Right?
That's highly possible. I never thought of that.
Minecraft to D&D.
We can all make our own custom skins.
We've got a custom skins and a custom map.
It'd be so
Holy
easy to make
shit.
custom maps too. Oh my
Get
God.
mods for like what
Minecraft
class you are.
D&D
Holy
map.
shit. We need to spread the word about this.
Holy
I'm
shit.
sure people know already.
I'm sure people have done it too.
I'm sure I'm not the first 12-year-old to think of it.
I'm sure many 12-year-olds thought of it before you.
There are lots of 12-year-olds in the world. And yeah, besides Minecraft, I also played more Sekiro, and I think I'm almost done. I think, in fact,
Please, you can do it.
no, before y'all got here, I beat the real corrupted monk, and
Nice.
it felt pretty good. I also killed my ninja daddy, Owl, Master Shinobi Owl, who
Oh my god.
no, he looks just like fucking Reinhardt if Reinhardt had a giant braid going down his whole body.
Daddy.
Get on
Daddy,
it,
he
Blizzard.
also has a sick owl jacket.
And you killed him. Why did you kill your father?
I killed my father because I chose to go against him. Because before the fight, he's like, I will protect the divine heir. And then your character can be like, no, I'm going to protect them. Or you can be like, okay, do what you want. I'll listen to you because that's part of the shinobi code.
Why can't you both protect him? Like gay dads.
Only one person can protect the divine heir. Okay, that's just how it works.
Okay, but
And
why do you have to kill him?
Because he was like, he
Why can't
wasn't
you just
having
talk
it.
it out?
He wasn't having it, okay? He chose to fight me. I would have liked to talk him out of it, but he was like, no, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Okay,
Okay.
but why is it so important as long as he's protected? Why does it have to be you protecting him?
Well, see, the thing is, like, the main plot of the game is, like, your character trying to sever the ties of immortality, which is what, like, the people who have the blood, the dragon blood, or whatever the fuck it's called, like, it lets them basically resurrect when they die. And
Video game mechanics.
yeah, according to the people in the world, this or like the little boy you're trying to protect, he's like, it's corrupted too many people. Okay, we gotta get rid of it. And so most of the game,
What an asshole.
you're getting the items.
Getting rid of immortality for the rest of... What a fucking asshole.
He's trying to make the
kill
world a
him.
better place.
I kill him.
But is he doing it? Is he succeeding?
Well, he is just like, hey, I've read all these books, okay, get these fucking things, okay, and then I get the fucking things, and he's like, okay, I need to cut myself and drop some of this immortal blood of mine into this incense burner, okay, and that's why I killed my ninja daddy, because I already did all this shit. I found, like, these 3, like, rare items needed to get to, like, the divine realm to destroy the ties of immortality.
Why does
I wasn't gonna throw it away just because my dad said no. I'm protecting him now.
Come on.
Would the dad not follow the wishes of the little immortal boy?
Yeah, he would have, but the reason that the ninja daddy wanted to protect the little boy was because he wanted the ties of immortality, or he wanted to be able to resurrect too.
A little boy can resurrect, right?
I think so.
Why do you need to protect him?
I forgot. Well, it's because
Come on, how
it's
could you
because
forget?
no. Okay, I remember now. It's because like your Sekiro
Yes.
made a pact with the boy like like a blood tie, like a blood pact.
Why?
So he has to.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why
why?
did- Make the
Why?
blood
Because Ninja Daddy was like, you need to protect this child.
Why?
But now
Why
Ninja Daddy is
does
like,
Ninja Daddy want him to protect the child?
I don't know. He was just like, here's your assignment. Okay, go fucking protect this boy. I'm not joking. He's just like, protect this fucking boy.
I'm asking the real question.
The real questions.
It falls apart.
Well, I haven't played this game in one go, so I don't remember everything. But I'll look up some of the lore. I'll look up the plot
Apparently,
summary.
you need to brush up on it, weeb.
Listen, I'm trying to get through this fucking game so I can move on with my life.
Please.
It's a challenge.
Apparently, the story isn't what's captivating.
No, it's
would've
not.
guessed?
It's not the best story I've seen, to be honest.
Really?
But it's better. It's better than fucking reading all the plot through item descriptions.
fuck Dark Souls.
Fuck Bloodborne. Shitty games. Ain't even that good.
Ain't even that good.
Ain't even that good.
No one's gonna like that. No one likes
Well, who's gonna listen to this?
that. Exactly.
Was it Sekiro? Good game. All the other From Software games, fucking garbage.
Dab on them. Dab on them. Yeet.
And then that's pretty much it. I did some like boring trying to further my future stuff, but no one's gonna care about that.
I mean, who cares about real life?
So, like I said earlier, we, minus Paige over here, saw Detective Pikachu. And
Yep.
right, and now, Paige, you said you wanted us to describe the plot of this movie to you.
Yes, I've been told. Okay, spoilers
Okay, wait,
for
yeah.
Detective Pikachu.
Spoiler.
You have 10
Spoilers.
seconds to exit before you'll be spoiled.
Okay.
It's a 1.
10. No,
That's
okay.
2.
So the movie starts with this boy and his friend, and they're in a field.
Well, no. It starts with
Okay,
a car
right,
crash.
It starts with a car crash,
Alright.
and then it
With his
goes to a
dad?
boy. No, shut up. It goes.
Stop spoiling the movie for yourself.
It goes to a boy and his friend in a field,
Uh-huh.
and they're trying to catch a cubone.
Uh-huh.
So their
they're
silly
try-
antics about them trying to catch the cubone.
And they're trying to catch a Cubone because main character
wait.
boy
He
doesn't have a Pokemon partner.
Is this him and his dad trying to catch
No,
you?
this
and
is him and his
Okay.
friend.
Not everything's about dads, okay?
You can't have
Please.
daddy issues without daddy. Oh god, I'm sorry.
That is a line from the movie.
It's a real line from the movie.
I liked that.
But anyways,
I know you did.
And then his friend leaves, and we never see or hear from him ever again.
Because he died.
Sure, it's possible.
Like dad.
He probably died.
And he gets a phone call
Yeah,
from a
his dad?
detective. No,
Okay.
it's the detective is telling him that his dad is dead.
Damn.
So then he has to go
How
to
do
the
they
big
know?
city. How do they know?
How did he die?
Because he's gone. He's not there anymore. They saw him car crash.
And the detective, when the guy gets there, he's like, no one could have survived that car crash. Your
I
dad's
see.
dead.
So he's a shitty detective.
Yes. He's not good at his
Is that a
job.
Pokemon?
But there's
The detective could be a shitty detective, or there are layers to this story.
yeah, like an onion.
Shrek.
This movie's a lot like Shrek, let me tell you.
Yeah, they're both animated.
Alright, go on.
Yeah.
So in the city, it's like a Pokemon and human like get along mutual city. So they're not like trainers there.
No,
They're like
it's not like...
Pokemon have people job and they all get along and stuff.
Okay, so you don't own Pokemon.
No, not in this city.
Equal-
Well, I mean,
rights
you
in
can
the city.
own them, sort of. You can have a partner, you just don't keep them in
And you
the
don't
Pokeball.
own
And you don't battle them.
I see.
No, it's not legal to battle. But people battle anyways.
They're illegal.
Underground.
Like
Dog
dog
fights.
fights.
Yes.
Yeah.
like the
I assume the
Pokemon.
Pokemon are forced to fight.
Well, it's kind of weird. I wanted to talk about that.
You know,
Because
we can
there
talk about that
is-
after we describe the plot.
Okay, fine. What happens next? I can't even remember.
Okay, so like
Okay, he goes to his
dad's apartment
right.
and he finds Ryan Reynolds, aka Pikachu. And
Pika-Pee.
yeah, well, first like the boy goes to the apartment, then he sniffs some gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He finds some gas.
He's
on
like
his-
coughing, and so he opens the window to let out the gas that was in the vial that he found on the desk. Then Ryan Reynolds Pikachu shows up and is like, whoa.
So he's off
Ew.
his fucking, like, marbles.
Well, that's what I thought, but
No, he's fine, and Pikachu is like, whoa, what's up? You're the dad's son. and
then
so then a bunch of APOMs sniffed the gas that he let out the window and went crazy and started chasing them.
and that starts
And
their
so
grand old
there's a whole
adventure.
Chase sequence.
Whole chase scene.
You
Main
should
character
know
loses his pants.
that the reason the Pikachu is there in the apartment is because he's the Pokemon partner of his dad. So that's why Pikachu is there. He's like, what happened to him? So he's a detective Pikachu.
With what I know, this is a whole different layer of fucked up.
Oh, listen, but it gets better. Okay, so for like the main chunk of the movie, it's main character boy, main character insurance boy, and Pikachu just trying to figure out like where the dad is or what happens to the dad.
So there's this like meta plot of there's Giovanni that's not Giovanni. Who
Just Pokemon villain.
Yes, Pokemon villains trying to find the dad for unspecified reasons. He's like, your dad? No, he's alive. And so it sends him on an adventure to find his dad.
And there's a
Should
girl.
continue
There's
from there.
Oh yeah,
a
there's
reporter.
Spy Kids girl,
Yeah,
There's Spy Kids
there's
girl.
a
Is the
reporter
real
girl
Spy
who
Kids
kind of
girl?
looks like Miley
No.
Cyrus.
young Miley Cyrus.
But she's basically Kim Possible. And she shows up and she's like, looking into the mystery.
So she's a total babe.
Yes. And then she's...
Oh, but there's another total babe, a bad
Okay,
bitch.
Don't spoil that.
Oh yeah,
okay?
also Milo Yiannopoulos is in this movie.
He is. He's just... It's a guy that looks just like him, and he doesn't say anything, but every time it cuts to him, he has the shades on and the blonde hair, and he doesn't say anything. He just smirks.
It's just magical. Straight up magical. It's amazing. So yeah, they're just trying to find his dad. And they go to like this underground arena where this like guy, this Arab dude with the Charizard.
Yes.
So it turns out like he has a bunch of these gas vials.
So yeah, the gas is dubbed R.
R. Not for Team Rocket. It's just R.
Sadly, it's not for Team Rocket, as I thought it would be.
No, and he uses this on his Charizard to like fight Pikachu because he has a grudge against Ryan Reynolds Pikachu because he scarred the Arab dude's Charizard. So he's like, I want a rematch. So he forces his Charizard to like sniff this gas, and the Charizard goes fucking berserk because that's what the gas does. It just makes Pokemon go berserk.
Alright.
Makes them go nuts.
Is it like gasoline? Like
No, it's
it's
like a
Like a gas.
airborne.
It's purple gas.
It's a
In the
gas.
air.
It's a
I'm
gas.
just gonna
Gas. It
think of
expands.
The Joker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I thought that the gas just makes people understand Pokemon. That's not true. It just makes the Pokemon go crazy. So I was like,
It
when's
does-
this guy gonna start talking to his Charizard?
Okay, hold on. The gas does several unspecified things throughout the movie.
Yeah, so
There are multiple people
like-
who inhale the gas, and they can't understand the Pokemon.
Right, so it just causes people to like suffocate because it's gas. It's not oxygen.
It's not
But also,
not
like,
oxygen.
It makes the Pokemon go crazy, but also seems to like amplify their powers somehow.
Okay, listen. So the Giovanni villain,
Yes.
he has his son has a disease,
Okay.
or did he have the disease?
No, he had.
No,
this-
he had.
He
the
has a disease, a degenerative disease. and
Did
he's
they
like-
just say it was cancer?
I don't know.
No, they didn't say it was cancer. They just said it was a degenerative disease.
So it's cancer.
So he has
I guess it's cancer.
Sure, he has cancer, and he's trying to cure that
Yeah.
via studying Pokemon. So the
I see,
solution,
as the natural
As you
line of
would.
thought would go.
his solution is to
His big
transfer
villain
his
plan.
big brain into Mewtwo's body, and he's gonna
And
become
live as a Pokemon.
Mewtwo. Yes, But he's a Pokemon villain, so he has to extrapolate his personal motives onto the rest of the world because he's like,
because he's a Pokemon
I'm
villain.
evil.
I'm the bad guy.
So he's like, I'll cure
gonna
humanity by turning everyone into their Pokemon.
Pokemon can evolve
That's killing the
into better
Pokemon.
forms.
No,
so should humanity.
Their minds enter the Pokemon.
But
After
Pokemon are
inhaling the
still-
gas.
Okay, that's a...
Their minds enter the Pokemon, but it's weird because
is it like
shut up for Giovanni, his body is still separate from Mewtwo. Like his mind isn't Mewtwo. But
Because
for
he has
every
the
other
neural
person, when they inhale the gas, their whole body mind transfers into the Pokemon.
Okay, wait, no. So there is a thing there that is questionable now that I've thought about it. So, alright, we're just going to cut to the end. So, Giovanni has transferred his mind into Mewtwo's via a neural link, okay? And then Giovanni Mewtwo proceeds to go fusing the people into the Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
So in my thinking, like, okay, well, so their body is like dead now. There's like nothing in there.
Like what?
They're soulless because their souls had been transferred
Yeah.
via Mewtwo's power.
Now there's just like Pokemon with human brains and then like just a bunch of dead bodies lying around.
Yeah.
Who shares the
But then later
consciousness?
they get transferred back into their own body.
But there
And
weren't
then-
bodies lying around. Their whole body was put into the Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because
Yeah, it was
my
like
theory is that the movie would think it would look too
weird.
weird and disturbing if they just all fell on the ground like corpses.
what happens?
But then that's also not what happened with Giovanni because his body was separate.
still separate.
Well, he was using a different means to, I guess, transfer his mind to
But why
Mewtwo.
wouldn't if the gas was a better means, like full transfer with your body as well? Why wouldn't he?
Why
have
didn't he
used
just
that?
use the gas on Mewtwo?
I don't know. Well, I think if he used the gas on Mewtwo, he would have had a harder time controlling him.
So it's not like the people are
So,
now.
because he needed the gas and
Okay, anyway,
Mewtwo to make his plan work.
So it's not like the people are now possessing like a dead carcass Pokemon that's now their body. The Pokemon's still conscious. and in
Pokemon's
there?
still in there as
still-
well.
Yeah, no,
Is the
and I
Pokemon
think it
aware of
is.
what's going on?
Yes.
Yes.
Or is it a shared conscious, or does one overpower
It's
the other?
shared conscious.
I think. Well,
But I think the human
pretty sure the
literally
human is in
controls
control, but they're both in there experiencing all the things.
That's disgusting.
Oh yeah, we forgot. So like, Ryan Reynolds' Pikachu is the main
I don't
character's
think
dad.
anyone forgot.
No one forgot
No one
that.
forgot. Mewtwo was like,
Okay.
"Your dad is dead." No, he wasn't.
Because for a second I was thinking in the beginning, so I was like, all right, I know Pikachu was his dad. Car crash happened, and I'm like, Pikachu died in his body.
No.
He possessed his dead Pikachu.
No.
Neither of them died.
Neither were dead.
No,
Okay,
Mewtwo
listen.
was like
Is Ryan Reynolds his dad or Pikachu?
no Ryan Reynolds is
Ryan
dead,
Reynolds.
but put into Pikachu
Yeah, like all
By
the other
Mewtwo.
people
by Mewtwo.
with the shared consciousness. It's the
So
same
does
concept.
Pikachu still speak like Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
When Ryan Reynolds is taken out, no, he
Okay.
speaks like a Pikachu.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but while like before, his dad is like, I don't know, reappeared. Then it's Ryan Reynolds in the Pikachu.
Well, yeah, I knew that. That's the whole
Okay.
movie. Like, because I was wondering, like, who Ryan Reynolds was. But he didn't recognize. Not at any point when he was talking to Pikachu, he was like, you know who you sound like? My dad.
He hadn't talked to his dad in like years.
Why
Yeah.
does he care?
Also,
Wait, what?
Fuck his dad.
So,
Okay.
like Milo Yiannopoulos and the bad bitch that we mentioned
Oh, yeah.
earlier. So there's this bad bitch, and she's got like this whole ensemble. Riley was very excited
Shut
when
the
she
fuck
appeared.
She's a bad bitch.
She has
Slay.
the sunglasses, the pink gloves, and all
She's
this
got
other
the
stuff.
suit.
She's got a whole. It's a
got the
whole
boots.
outfit. She's killing it. But she doesn't say anything, much like Milo Yiannopoulos doesn't say anything. And while she looks fine, Milo Yiannopoulos, his shades are always incorrect. they're like offset on his face or something stupid. So you then find out at the end of the movie that all along, it wasn't those two. It was actually just a Ditto transforming into them. And I think this is the scariest part of the whole movie. What are the
It's the
implications?
scariest implication.
of
The
Ditto
way we
turning
find this
into
out
people?
is they take off their shades and they have dot eyes.
Yeah. Also,
How
Ditto.
disappointed were you?
Extremely.
I bet you're like, yes.
I was like,
my
this is a
favorite
personal
character.
attack.
I love this girl so. Oh my god, it's Ditto.
I was so offended.
Well, the reason this Ditto was able to transform, and I think they said this
Genetically
in the
mutated
yeah.
Ditto.
So normal Dittos can't like transform into people, but this one can. But they
it
killed
consent?
it.
They killed.
They
the
killed-
They
Ditto.
killed the Ditto.
Yeah,
like
so
straight
they
up,
used
they
it.
just killed
They
Ditto.
used the gas on Ditto, and because the Ditto can't maintain its form when it's crazed, it just sort of turned into a pile of goo.
That's so
Without
fucked up.
eyes, it was just goo on the ground. So they killed Ditto. They managed that.
Straight up.
That's fucked up.
I think it's what Ditto deserves.
It's transforming into a
Imagining
bad
like the
bitch.
headlines
So-
in Pokemon Daily, it's like Ditto catfishing
Oh,
men on the street.
I know.
Okay, okay.
Ditto's
Watch
gone
out for
Hold
wild.
on,
Dittos
hold
on
on.
your neighborhood block.
So y'all guys were saying that it was the humans in control whenever they possessed the Pokemons, right?
Yeah.
So does that mean that his dad knew that he was his dad the whole entire time?
No, he had amnesia.
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay.
Mewtwo
Because of
wiped his
Mewtwo.
memories.
And nobody else could understand him.
No,
No,
just main
only-
character guy.
Is
His
it because
son.
that's
Just
his son?
Tim.
It's because he took in the gas.
Okay.
But it only worked, like, only he could understand the Pikachu. Like, he inhaled the gas. He is the only one.
He partially transferred his brain into the Pikachu. with
I
his
guess.
dad.
It's weird.
It's the power of family and love.
At what point did the kid or Pikachu go, "This is my family"?
Never.
What?
Never.
Never.
No, I mean they don't realize until after.
Mewtwo sort of explains everything.
Yeah.
So Pikachu is just like, "I'm his dad. I'm a human."
Yeah, I mean he gets his memories back, and then it's pretty immediate.
Yeah,
And he's like,
immediately.
oh, shit.
It's like, oh, out of
Explains-
the Pikachu body, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no moment for him to, as
Be
Pikachu,
like, you're my dad,
No.
Pikachu.
That would have been really funny. They should have done that.
That would have
Like,
been really weird.
Pikachu looking over and being like, "Son." They missed an opportunity, I think.
And then also there was like a scene of just this was after like okay, so Pikachu thought he like betrayed Pikachu dad thought he had betrayed
Real dad.
real dad who was himself and was upset about it, and so he ran away and started like singing the Pokemon theme song.
Is this
But
Pikachu or
very
Ryan
sadly,
Reynolds? Pikachu?
Ryan
This is
Reynolds is
Ryan
like, I
Reynolds.
want to be the very best. No one ever was. It was great. I
That was
loved
the best
it.
scene.
So, would y'all guys say this was a good video
It was
game
good.
movie?
It was just good.
It was cute.
Do you think it's because it focused on being its own kind of thing instead of trying to...
The fact it was so bizarre is what helped it, because why is it so weird?
I mean, it's
Like it was like sort of written with the plot of a Pokemon game, but also
it's
like,
totally
just
a
as a
Pokemon
movie
game.
like was really strange but really good.
I mean, it was
It
entertaining.
really worked. It was like all these things.
Also, like, I would say the pacing's really good because there's not a moment in the movie where I was
Yeah.
like, just move on.
Would
Like,
It was pretty
it's
quick.
fine.
I like that.
Like, it was very concise and pretty much to the point.
Would you recommend this movie to
I
anyone?
would.
Sure, yeah.
I'll give it to a like a 7.8 to like 8.5, somewhere in that range.
It's a 7 out of 10.
That's a pretty good rating. That's a solid movie.
Solid. Also, I think it's cool how they show the world, like, yeah, this is how it would be if Pokemon and humans coexisted. Although it is kind of weird how, like, just this one city is the city that's like, no, it's not like a traditional Pokemon city where everyone has their Pokeballs. It's like the Pokemon, you know, take the place of technology and do things that humans would normally
Yeah.
do because
They're slaves.
they're not
No,
slaves.
it's
They're
called
willfully doing it.
friendship.
It's coexistence. So like
Friendship.
prime example, there's a bunch of Loudreds who are just basically speakers.
Low tier citizens.
They're in the nightclub just
Pokemon
spitting some beats, spitting some
Sick
dubstep.
beats, yes.
Sick beats. Also, when I first saw stuff for the movie, I thought it was weird how the Pokemon looked just like oddly realistic.
But it like
but it
works.
grew on, it works
It ends
on
up working in the
Yeah.
movie.
I
But
find
yeah, most
that
of them look cute.
Mr. Mime still looks like a
With-
freak.
a lot of things where I'm watching where I'm like, this is weird. The longer I stare at it, the more my eyes are like, this is acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was kind of expecting a lot of them to be uncanny, but it really wasn't. It was pretty believable.
Do you think if anybody else played Pikachu, it would have given the same feeling? Or
Can you imagine if it was like Steve Buscemi? Hey kid.
Oh god. And
Let's not
and
think
then it
about
becomes his dad, and that's Steve
Steve
Buscemi.
Buscemi.
I think Ryan Reynolds' performance in this movie really carries it. I'll say that because I
Yeah.
think he was my favorite part of the movie. The other actors, like the kids,
I like the kid.
I like the kids, but I don't. Some of their acting is like a little.
Well, I think it was meant
Iffy.
to be campy in a way. Like a lot
Yeah,
of the time,
but-
it was just
Like that scene where Tim, main character guy, is on the, I guess, the bench outside of the club having this emotional moment. It felt kind of forced,
Yeah.
at
that
least to
didn't-
me.
That didn't particularly move me.
Yeah. Spy Kids girl, though, if her
She
goal
was
was to
great.
be campy, she did a
Killed
good job.
it.
Killed
She
it.
ended up with the
Slay.
No.
oh,
Well, maybe we
well,
don't know.
sort of, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
It's
There's
implied they
no-
went on a date after
Yeah.
all of the events happened.
how old are they? Is he an adult?
He's
They're
21.
adults.
Okay, good.
He is 21
Oh,
years
perfect.
old.
Because I was like, I had a flashback and I was like, what a babe. And I was like, I hope I didn't call like
No, you didn't. It's fine.
like a child.
Oh god. Turns out they were 10 years old.
I'd be
This
like,
whole time.
ah!
Turns out they were a ditto.
Oh yeah, also there are like some scenes when there's like this I guess plot or this like exposition scene where they're like, this is the world of Pokemon, this is how it works. There are some fucking cosplay people, like cosplay Pokemon trainers in the arena fighting while
Yeah,
the
there
narrator's
was.
explaining like, this is what a Pokemon battle is. And that was kind of weird, but the rest of it looks pretty natural.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Well, I think it was like a necessary establishing thing for people who don't know what Pokemon is.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
it's-
get that.
Yeah, all five of those
I was
people.
just thinking like,
How would you say
Well, you
this
know,
movie?
it's like
This
those
looks
freaking
like-
boomers that take their kid to the
The
movies.
boomers don't need to enjoy it.
yeah.
Boomers know what Pokemon is.
Probably, yeah.
You know the Pokemans? Go to the polls.
Pikachu, that's
Pokemon
the
go to
one
the
I can name.
polls. So yeah, I would say this is one of the best
It's a good
video
video
game
game, yeah.
movies I've seen. But there are some pretty bad
I
ones.
can't wait till it's blown out of the water by this Sonic movie. It's gonna
Ooh.
be so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, you're
Sonic
right.
Daddy.
I don't like that.
I didn't like that
Fix
either.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
That was an unfortunate.
Delete the movie. I don't advocate for fixing it. I think it's too far gone to fix. I think they should just delete their whole movie or release it as it is. So
So
we
I
can all,
kind of
all
have to
laugh.
save your planets.
I
Oh,
kind of
God.
want to kill myself. We should talk about other video game movies.
Yes,
we've
the
seen.
bad ones.
The
Detective
really,
Pikachu, good one.
Why would you?
Rest
Can
of
we
them,
also talk about
bad.
movie video games? Is that appropriate?
Sure, but
Movie.
why would you describe Resident Evil as bad?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've seen clips of it.
All
and I
four
was
of the
not-
ones I've seen have been amazing.
Oh yeah, they were so good. They're like
Explain
that
how
time.
they're amazing to my small mind.
Okay, so the first
My
one
ignorant
is
self.
like actually good.
Okay,
Like it's,
It's
okay.
like-
It's like
decent.
yeah, it's like a 6 maybe. It's like not bad. It's like it's a
It's
coherent
watchable.
movie.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
So what about the crazy ones?
Okay, so-
okay. Then it starts getting interesting in two.
Yeah, so the second one is like a thriller action movie. There's a scene where our our heroine.
Her name is Alice.
Yeah,
by the
that's
way.
her name.
She's
Alice.
like a genetically
is
altered
Alice.
human.
By the Umbrella Corporation, she flies through the window of a
Church
cathedral. She flies through the stained glass window on a motorcycle, shooting guns, and that's kind of the mood for the whole movie.
Big
it's
mood.
just gratuitous. It's so cool.
Cool.
Um,
But that movie is actually really boring.
yeah, I was really.
It's almost so, it's such mindless action that the more you watch it, the more you're like, "Arr!" And you just want to fucking turn it off.
Yeah, and it's like and then the thing is that like a lot of it is shot so darkly, like it's hard to see a lot
It's true.
in so many of the scenes because it's one of those movies that feels like it's dusty, like it's got that grain over it where you can't see anything. And so
Much like some of PewDiePie's latest videos.
all of it was it was just kind of you're in a fever dream of shooting bullets until it's over.
Can we talk about how they specifically introduced Jill Valentine in movie 2 only for Alice to show up and be like, I'm cooler than you and I'm better than you. It was like some OC fanfic stuff, like the Mary Sue shows up and is like, I actually killed everyone here. I'm an anime girl, ooh woo. Like,
Okay, so even though that one was bad, at least it sort of made sense as a movie.
no, movie 3
But-
is so much better, okay?
Okay, movie
I
3
stand movie
is,
3.
is like, it's Mad Max,
But worse.
bad. It's like zombie Mad Max. It's like playing Rust or Daisy.
Oh god, I haven't seen the
Video game
movie.
form.
Now I don't want to watch it. I really don't want to watch it now.
No, it's the best one, though. Because it's just so ridiculous. It became so over the top that I could accept it. It just gave up on being good in any way, shape, or form. It got good as
Does
a result.
Alice come in riding on a motorcycle with
She does ride a
chainsaws on
motorcycle.
both sides, cutting down zombies?
I wish.
And then movie 4 is just, I don't remember
I
much
forgot
about
there were
movie
four.
4 except for
There's a boat.
there's a boat and it's got genetic experiments on it that come out of the floor.
And
Or
she
there's also
flies
people.
a plane onto the boat.
Yes. Okay, so there's the thing where they try to fly a plane off a roof and they thought it's crashed, but it actually didn't crash or something.
No.
Or did it
the
crash?
plane broke, but they
Yeah.
need the plane to get out
So
of
they
there.
had to repair the plane.
And Chris Redfield is in that movie, but he's in like a cage.
Chris!
The
Oh
whole
yeah, he
movie.
was in a cage.
Yeah.
Why is he in a
Forgot about
cage?
that.
I don't know. I can't remember why.
Did they not
Maybe
explain?
he broke a rule.
So they put him in a cage?
Yeah.
Like, not a prison cell, a cage.
Yes.
No,
okay.
it was definitely a cage.
They were gonna sell them.
Maybe.
And I think we stopped.
That's pretty
after that,
dark.
but there are at least 2 more
There's at
movies.
least 2 more movies.
There's like 5, and then probably it's got one of those like Assassin's Creed titles. Like
Assassin.
They all have.
Resident
that.
Revelation.
Like 3 is called Extinction. What is the second one called?
I don't know.
They
2.
all have weird names.
Resident Evil 2.
I wish.
Action movie.
They're all called
The game.
Biohazard, actually.
Biohazard.
That's like, isn't that like their Japanese
Yes.
branding?
Biohazard.
That's really bad. It's really not catchy.
Resident Evil's way better.
I agree.
And I guess it is a biohazard, but that's such like a lame way of putting it. Look at this biohazard.
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 Everybody's
really lame.
zombies.
What's that? It's a biohazard.
So what are some other video game movies?
Oh yeah, like Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 2 Resurrection.
I'm so good.
Or
I'm so glad it's called
Annihilation.
Resurrection.
It's Annihilation.
Is Resident Evil 2 called Resident Evil 2 Resurrection?
I feel like that's very likely.
One of them is called Resurrection, okay? These name schemes. One of them has to be called Resurrection. Okay, these are good name schemes. I love them.
Dab.
Tell us about Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay. So when I was a kid in 5th and 6th grade, my dad introduced me to the Mortal Kombat movies in the form of giving me the original Mortal Kombat movie poster.
Yes.
And I put it on my wall, and he was like, if you like that poster, you should probably watch these movies.
Because
And when I
judge the book by its cover, son.
So, I think this was around the time Mortal Kombat 9 came out, I think. So I was playing that, and then my dad told me, he gave me the poster, and he also told me they were movies, so I watched them, and they're fucking terrible. Okay? Some of the acting is just really, really bad. These are $500 sunglasses. Johnny Cage said when someone broke his fucking sunglasses.
Oh boy.
Now, the plot for the first movie is just I think it's just the plot of a Mortal Kombat game. So, there's the tournament, beat Shao Kahn, save the world, standard stuff. And I don't remember the plot of Annihilation.
That's a shame.
But I think it's Shao Kahn invades the human world and they're trying to kick him out. And these movies, they look awful. We were all watching clips from them before we started recording.
It looked really good.
It looks so good. I don't know what you're talking about.
They look like fan films.
It's
about the same quality, and it's hard to imagine that money was actually put into these.
I think a fan film would look better.
Honestly, no, there is a fan film that looks way better than this.
My favorite scene that I saw in that was when the glass shattered around those two people.
Yeah, and
they
slowly
were like, no!
No! And they slowly fall over.
My favorite scene was when the two guys were kicking at each other and they just spun around.
Kicking into air, not hitting each other at all.
That's how I look when I play video games.
There's a use of CGI in these movies, and there's a scene where Liu Kang is fighting Reptile, and when the fight begins, he grabs Reptile when he's in this lizard form, but it looks like one of those 3D animations you would see at a bowling alley.
Or it looks like a freaking Fruit by the Foot commercial.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's so bad. It's 1995. I get it's the beginning of CGI, but there was better CGI around.
Shouldn't have done that.
They should have used practical effects instead to do that instead of fucking CGI. It's terrible. And all the costumes. It's just cosplay.
They looked really cheap and bad.
Yeah, well, everything about this movie looked cheap and bad, but it's just not. They're not good movies.
It looks like
I guess the plot for the first one is fine. What were you saying?
It looks like they went to Party City, and then
they probably did.
Movie.
Oh yeah, and the second one, I forget her name, but she has black and gray hair and wears a purple bodysuit. That totally just looks like a Halloween costume. And they're the villains in that movie, in Annihilation, they're whoa, we came to conquer the world. Fight us, we are bad. So yeah, not good movies, but I will watch them again at some point. Nice. Should have watched them in their entirety before, but I was too busy playing Minecraft.
Yeah, aren't we all... Why are we doing this podcast?
Why aren't we playing Minecraft? Maybe we should.
When's the Minecraft movie coming out?
Well, that already did come out in a form. That was Minecraft Story Mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should all watch it on Netflix.
Yeah. I hate that. I hate that a lot.
I watched a Let's Play of Minecraft Story Mode.
Oh dear.
That was a mistake. It's not good.
It just seems.
Well, it just feels
cringy.
like it's cringy because it's supposed to be played or watched by children.
Yeah.
And I wasn't a child. So, like Kale over here said, it was just really cringy.
Spoilers for Minecraft Story Mode.
Oh, no.
I saw a clip. I wasn't watching a Let's Play of it. I just ended up seeing this clip of, I guess, gaming funny moments or something. And you have a pig with you this entire time that's kind of like your pet / friend of the main character. I don't know what happens, but the pig, you can either have the choice of making it die or not, for whatever reason.
Real telltale storytelling.
It's supposed to be really sad.
Such tough choices.
But It was this YouTuber. He was like, the pig's gonna die. Look at it dying. And you know when you kill an animal in Minecraft, it immediately turns into the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your best friend pig died, and it turned into a pork chop immediately. And the guy playing it just started laughing the hardest I've ever heard.
What an emotional moment.
Because the guy in the story was just so sad. Like, he picked up the pork chop.
No.
That's called.
I was like, oh my god.
Excellent.
I appreciate them sticking to the mechanics of the game. But
I
they
don't.
could have had the fucking pig drop something else other than
Or
a
just-
fucking pork chop
Just have it close its eyes.
and die.
There you go, it's a dead pig.
Way to turn an emotional moment
don't
into
go,
comedy
pork
gold. Well, I think that's all we have for video game movies.
Wait, how many of us have seen the Ratchet and Clank movie?
I know about it, and I know it flopped because
it was a
it
flop.
released with a game, and the
And-
game also flopped, and apparently not that many people knew there was a movie with the game, and vice versa.
Listen, the scenes in the game were the same scenes in the movie. Like, literally, they
just
took...
cut
So it
and
was
pasted.
it was the fucking YouTube
Yes,
edit,
the YouTube edit
and
of the cutscene.
Sony was selling it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just took out the gameplay.
That's pretty bad.
And don't ask me anything about this movie because it's maybe the most forgettable movie I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I mean,
I
it
love
seems
Ratchet
like
and
that.
Clank, okay?
Clank is real cute.
The
It seems that
games,
way.
part of my childhood.
Part of
They're
my childhood
excellent.
too. What's the one where you're in like this battle arena and you have to
Oh,
fight your way through it?
Deadlocked.
Yes.
That's the best one.
That's my favorite Ratchet and Clank game.
Relatable.
It's so good. It's too good. I would play it today.
Same. Honestly, I wanted to replay it recently.
Riley, Holly, and I, we saw this movie in theaters because we had nothing else to do.
True, yeah.
And it was like...
I'm not even offended. It was just so mindless.
It was just so
It's
neutral.
so forgettable.
I forgot it came out in theaters. I thought it was just straight to DVD.
No, it had advertisements and...
I do remember seeing the ads, but I don't remember it being for the movie theater release.
God, it was so bleh.
You know, let's talk about all of the YouTube edits of video game cutscenes.
I've
you
seen that
watch
for Final
those?
Fantasy
Like,
10.
if there's a game that I'm somewhat interested in the story of, but I don't want to play it,
Oh god.
I will watch the cutscene edit.
I've done that for Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 2.
I also did that for Kingdom Hearts. I did it for Kingdom Hearts 2 because I
I did
never
too.
beat it as a child, and I wanted to know what happened, so I watched the fucking cutscene.
I wonder if it's
Edit.
the same one.
Probably. Isn't there like a supercut of all the Kingdom Hearts cutscenes?
I think
How
so.
long is it?
Probably a
It's-
million years.
Yeah.
Like, you die before you finish it.
Oh, that makes sense.
When I was in 8th grade, I watched another one for a different game. And I don't remember what it was. Oh well. Oh well. It wasn't for The Last of Us because I watched the LP of that instead of actually playing the fucking game like a
Last of
heathen.
Us was so good. I didn't play it, but I plan on playing that second game when it comes out.
Last of Us 2.
Did you see the DLC for the first one?
I did not.
It's good. It's good. Ellie's gay.
I knew that. I only know about that because people are like, ugh, how dare they make her gay
Wait,
for
people
no
were doing
reason.
that? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
She's
That's
been
a
gay
yike.
since the first game. That was in the DLC.
No, some people were mad about that because they were like, they're forcing the LGBTQ agenda in my video.
Yeah, by making a character
Gay. How
that's
dare
forcing
they?
The gay agenda.
Yeah.
How dare they?
Oh boy, there's one gay character. They're forcing
now
the
everyone's
agenda.
gay. Yeah.
She's suddenly gay. Like, it was stupid.
That
Ooh,
was
that's big
such a good
cringe.
game.
GG.
I've still never seen the story of that
I
because
cried
I
every
want to
time.
play it and I don't like watching Let's Plays anymore, typically.
No.
I'll play it with you.
But I don't have a PS4.
Oh yeah, never mind. I don't
Yeah.
want
I
that.
had a PS4. I gave it to my sister.
I was like, I have that PS4. No, I don't. If you
It been roach free since a year ago.
Oh my god, I want
Tell them about the PS4.
A while back, I was like, I want to buy a PS4 because I want those exclusives, man. I was like, how am I going to get this? And my brother was like, Craigslist or Facebook Market, you can get it for cheap. And I'm like, you right. And there was like 2 people in my area for the price that I was looking for this. And one happened to be a female with like kids and everything, and I decided to go with her because that just felt more trustworthy for me, because I was like, I'm a small girl, I'm judging a book by its cover. I'm gonna trust a mom to not murder me when I go buy this. Big mistake, because my brother takes me. It was already hard to like, she was like, can we meet up in a Walmart parking lot? And I'm like, okay. And she wanted to meet before sundown, but she got there when it was nighttime. And she hands me the PS4 and everything. I ended up having to call her because she was late and everything. But she has her kids in the car and her husband's in the car. And she hands me the PS4. It's in like a grocery bag. And she's like, 2 controllers are in there. And the cords are in there. You have the HDMI cable and everything. And I was like, okay, well, that's nice. Thank you. And then when I take it home, and I set it up, and I'm like, yay, it works. Everything's fine. That's cool. And then that's when I start noticing, I'm like, there's some roaches in my house. That's weird. Let me kill those roaches. And then as a few days pass by, I'm like, I'm seeing a lot of roaches in my house. And then that's when I was like, they're all coming from this one area. And that's when I went over to the PS4, picked it up, looked at the vent, and saw that it was covered in roaches. And I was like, this fucking woman sold me a PS4. This is why it was so cheap. She sold me this PS4 filled with roaches. So I immediately wrapped it up with 2 grocery bags, threw it in the shed until my brother could help me take it apart and get rid of the roaches.
That's so gross.
Killed all the roaches in my house. There was no roach infestation in my house, thankfully, because it was just in the PS4. And then it stayed in the shed for a little bit, for like a week or 2. It was during the summer. And so by the time when we got to it, I was worried about things overheating, you know? Their legs can fuck up the wires and fuck up your PlayStation and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, the longer we wait, the worse it can possibly get. And I was so fucking mad at this girl. I've just never expressed as much anger and disgust as I have in that moment.
You should have taken all the roaches, tracked her down, and just thrown the bag of roaches at her.
Yeah, honestly.
Because I ended up kind of feeling bad, but I was also like, stupid bitch, because like...
I don't feel bad for her.
With how many roaches were infested in this PlayStation, there's no way her whole entire house isn't like that, you know?
Those poor kids.
I know, but...
Poor roach children.
My brother, because he's a sweetheart, and he's just like the best sibling anybody could ask for, he sat out back with me as we took apart this PlayStation to get rid of the roaches.
De-roachify.
And thankfully all the roaches were dead because they overheated. Like... I'm so glad. No. I'm so glad all of them were dead.
Yeah, it'd be really gross
because
if you were taking it apart and they were crawling out.
I am not exaggerating. There was probably like 200 roaches in there.
Oh, God.
They were in places I didn't know they could get into.
Oh, they can get in almost
so
anywhere.
Gross.
And it
There's
was
a
covered
crack.
in roach feces, too.
Ew.
Yeah, it was like a deep cleaning we had to do. We had to clean it. We had to scrub it with rubbing alcohol. We took all of it apart. The whole entire thing apart. Nothing was attached by the end.
Oh, God.
And we cleaned it, and we got all the roaches out, all of them. They were just in places I was like, how the fuck did you even, like, I don't understand. And the smell is something I'll never forget. It's burnt. I can't even describe it to you, but
Burnt roach poop.
It's burned in my nostrils.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
And then we put it back together. And we only had like 2 screws left over. And it works perfectly fine now. But he and I are traumatized by that, and I hate roaches.
You need to egg that bitch's house.
If I knew where she lived. Not really.
If someone's like, yeah, let's meet in a Walmart parking lot, that's when I bail, personally.
Red flag number 1.
I was like,
She knew.
That bitch knew.
no,
That
she
bitch
definitely knew. She definitely
she
knew.
knew.
I'm just like thinking, like I was
Roaches
holding.
probably crawled out into her car as she was transporting.
Luckily, none got in my brother's car or anything. They didn't have any roach problems. My house didn't have a roach problem after that or anything.
Well, that's good.
It was just, there was, like, I'm so glad I wrapped it up when I did, because if I had just waited, oh my god. There were so many. It was, oh my god.
Just don't think about
Oh my god.
it. Don't think about it.
There was so many roaches. I've killed enough roaches in my life now. I can't. I can never do it again. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Well, much like you killed a roach, I think it's about time we killed this podcast episode.
Oh my god, I'm traumatized.
Let's end it
You had to
on.
relive that.
Let's end it on a terrible note of the roach killing and the
Oh my
roaches.
God.
Let's.
Farewell, dear listeners. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe,
Smash
or the roaches
that like
will
button.
get you. The roaches will get you.
Or we'll roach your
Goosebumps.
house.
We will. And yeah,
Scarred for life.
follow us on social media. You can also find us on iTunes and Google Play if you want to listen to some other episodes. Then you can listen to us on that. And
Hell yeah.
See you next week. Bye.